Now the part of the land marked out for the children of Judah by families, went up to the edge of Edom, as far as the waste land of Zin to the south, to the farthest point of it on the south. Their south limit was from the farthest part of the Salt Sea, from the inlet looking to the south. From there it goes south of the slope up to Akrabim, and on to Zin, then south past Kadesh Barnea, and on by Hezron and up to Adar, turning in the direction of Karka. Then on to Asman, ending at the stream of Egypt, and the end of the limit is at the sea. This will be your limit on the south. And the east limit is the Salt Sea as far as the end of Jordan. And the limit of the north part of the land is from the inlet of the sea at the end of Jordan. Then the line goes up to Beth Hogla, past the north of Beth Araba, and up to the stone of Bohan, the son of Reuben. Then the line goes up to Debir from the valley of Acre, and so to the north, in the direction of Gilgal, which is opposite the slope up to Adumim, on the south side of the river. And the line goes on to the waters of En-Shemesh, ending at En-Rogel. Then the line goes up by the valley of the son of Hinnom to the south side of the Jebusite, which is Jerusalem, then up to the top of the mountain in front of the valley of Hinnom to the west, which is at the farthest point of the valley of Rephaim on the north. And the limit is marked out from the top of the mountain to the fountain of the waters of Nephtoah, and out to the towns of Mount Ephron, as far as Bala, which is Kiriath Jearim. Then turning west, the line goes from Bala to Mount Seir, and on to the side of Mount Jearim, which is Chesalon, on the north. Then down to Beth Shemesh, and on past Timnah. And out to the side of Ekron to the north. Then it is marked out to Shikkeron and on to Mount Bala, ending at Jabneel. The end of the line is at the sea. And the limit on the west is the edge of the Great Sea. This is the line going round the land marked out for the children of Judah, by their families. And to Caleb, the son of Jephunneh, he gave a part among the children of Judah, as the Lord had given orders to Joshua, that is, Kiriath Arba, named after Arba, the father of Anak, which is Hebron. And the 3 sons of Anak, Sheshai and Ahiman and Talmai, the children of Anak, were forced out from there by Caleb. From there he went up against the people of Debir. Now the name of Debir before that was Kiriath Sepher. And Caleb said, I will give Achsah, my daughter, as wife to the man who overcomes Kiriath Sepher and takes it. And Othniel, the son of Kenaz, Caleb's brother, took it, so he gave him his daughter Achsah for his wife. Now when she came to him, he put into her mind the idea of requesting a field from her father, and she got down from her ass, and Caleb said to her, What is it? And she said, Give me a blessing, because you have put me in dry southland, now give me springs of water. So he gave her the higher spring and the lower spring. This is the heritage of the tribe of Judah, by their families. The farthest towns of the tribe of Judah in the direction of the limits of Edom to the south, were Kabzeel, and Eder, and Jagur, and Kena, and Dimonah, and Adadah, and Kadesh, and Hazor, and Ithnan, Ziph, and Telem, and Bealoth, and Hazor-Hadattah, and Kerioth Hezron, which is Hazor, Ammam, and Shema, and Moladah, and Hazar-Gaddah, and Heshmon, and Beth-Pelet, and Hazar-Shul, and Beersheba, and Biziathiah, Bala, and Iim, and Ezem, and Eltolad, and Chesel, and Hormah, and Ziklag, and Madmannah, and Sansannah, and Lebaoth, and Shillim, and Ain, and Rimmon. All the towns are 29, with their unwalled places. In the lowland, Eshtaol, and Zorah, and Ashnah, and Zanoah, and Engannim, Tappuah, and Enam, Jarmuth, and Adullam, Soko, and Azekah, and Sharaim, and Adathaim, and Gederah, and Gederothaim, 14 towns with their unwalled places. Zenon, and Hadashah, and Migdalgad, and Dillon, and Mizpeh, and Joktheel, Lachish, and Bozkath, and Eglon, and Kabban, and Lamaz, and Chithlish, and Gederoth, Beth-Dagon, and Naamah, and Makkedah, 16 towns with their unwalled places. Libnah, and Ether, and Ashan, and Iphta, and Ashnah, and Nezib, and Keilah, and Achzib, and Mareshah, 9 towns with their unwalled places. Ekron with her daughter towns and her unwalled places, from Ekron to the sea, all the towns by the side of Ashdod, with their unwalled places. Ashdod with her daughter towns and her unwalled places, Gaza with her daughter towns and her unwalled places, to the stream of Egypt, with the great sea as a limit. And in the hill country, Shamir, and Jattir, and Soko, and Damnah, and Kiriath-Sanah, which is Debir, and Anab, and Eshtemo, and Anim, and Goshen, and Holon, and Gilo, 11 towns with their unwalled places. Arab, and Dumah, and Ashan, and Janim, and Beth-Tappuah, and Aphekah, and Humta, and Kiriath-Arba, which is Hebron, and Zeir, 9 towns with their unwalled places. Maon, Carmel, and Ziph, and Juttah, and Jezreel, and Jokdeam, and Zanoah, Cain, Gibeah, and Timnah, 10 towns with their unwalled places. Halhul, Beth-zur, and Gedor, and Merith, and Bethanath, and Eltekon, 6 towns with their unwalled places. Kiriath-Baal, which is Kiriath-Jearim, and Rabbah, 2 towns with their unwalled places. In the wasteland, Beth-Araba, Middin, and Sekekah, and Nibshan, and the town of Salt, and En-Gedi, 6 towns with their unwalled places. And as for the Jebusites living in Jerusalem, the children of Judah were unable to make them go out, but the Jebusites are living with the children of Judah at Jerusalem, to this day.